Hi guys, welcome back to DesiCaliChech. So I'm going to be miming it here in this video because we're on our way to the airport and my husband and son are talking, and I sit in the back because I get a headache. By the time you have kids who are ready to go to college, you have all of these kind of issues. Yeah, so we're on our way and we're going to take off soon, and it is kind of bittersweet. It's kind of sad, but what can you do? That's life. You have to say goodbye to your kids and make sure that they're independent in life. So come on, let's go and see what this is about. So guys, we have 4 bags here, so 4 check-in bags. If it was up to my son, he would have just taken a backpack. So the school sent a list of things that he needed to have, and we thought we'll go to LA and buy the rest of the things. So I found that Target was really good, and you could get everything that was on the list that they would need for the shower. So this is the shower section, and you can buy these flip-flops for the bathrooms, and it's just like $4-5, and the shower caddy. So all of that is available here. So many wonderful things to get you excited. I had to remind myself I'm not shopping for a girl. I found the Container Store to also be very good. They had this whole college section just like in Target. So yeah, between these 2 stores, we were done. We were set. You really don't need to look any further. You'll find everything on the list that is provided by the school. We did walk into a Crate and Barrel at one point looking for a mirror for the room. This is once we reached Los Angeles. And the mirrors there were like $500 when we could easily have picked up something, and which we did for $7. Can you believe it? From Target. So before we left, we picked up some hangers, some closet hangers, to provide some shelf space, and that worked really well. And it's super light, so you can easily carry it with you in your check-in luggage. Yeah, no, I don't think these boys are going to be ironing their clothes. But yes, these scissors are definitely useful. Made sure he has his 6-month supply of contact lenses, vitamins, and yeah, the house looked like this for the last 3-4 days before we left. What else? Oh yeah, there are some chip clips, highlighters, you can see some silverware, and this yellow thing is like a mattress pad. I think it's called an egg crate, but it was light enough and fit into the suitcase. So usually you don't need to worry about the bedding beforehand, but in their case, they asked us to order specifically for their beds that they were going to use. So that was ordered through school, but in most cases, I think for my daughter, she just picked up something from IKEA for their twin or full-size bed. So all of that is available at Target and IKEA, Container Store, TJ Maxx, Kohl's, Macy's, or whatever is your preferred choice. And just like that, guys, we're here now in LA. We're lucky. We just had to go from Northern California to Southern California, so it wasn't too bad. But I think it's pretty much the same if you were to fly from elsewhere. There are only a few things that you can carry, and every family member can have a bag each, and you can bring all your stuff. Actually, 2 bags each on most airlines. Now, to get to our hotel, we organized a rental car. And I guess if we didn't do that, it would probably be Uber in this day and age, or any other taxi service. I'm just glad I'm not driving, because these cars, they're always so new with their push buttons and keyless cars, keyless driving, God knows what not. So thank God for that. Yay, and I can already see the hills and mountains of Los Angeles. This is the one difference I find. Of course, they have the ocean. It's a little warmer, but a little different where we are a little more inland in Northern California, and we don't have as many mountains that are so easily visible. room before. It is quite, oh, I'm going to show you. This is summer in LA. So remember this dress I bought from TJ Maxx? It's coming handy for this warm LA weather. It really works. So since we had some shopping left for LA, we headed straight to Target. In fact, this Target turned out to be even bigger and better. And here's what, we ended up meeting my son's roommate. He had reached out to his friend who was also going to the same college and asked if they wanted to room together. So even if you don't know anyone who's going, they will be on social media. You know, they have their own platforms where they can initiate rooming with somebody. So yeah, so that was good. So we collectively did some shopping for the room. It was really nice, and it's a really lovely family, and they even took us out to dinner afterwards. So I'll show you a little bit stuff later, and here is some of the more things that we got for the room. Back in the room to put away the stuff. Some breakfast items. Put that in the fridge. Some blackberries. Yogurt. Butter. So nice to have a room with a kitchenette. And then we were off to dinner with my son's friend's family, who were very well versed in good Korean food. So we went to this restaurant. It was such a fun experience. Of course, the food was very good, and what was also interesting was that the food was served partly by robots.
That's so amazing.
Oh my god.
I didn't even see it.
This came by itself. And we also had the owner's pet join us. This was clearly the best Korean food I ever had.
Corn cheese.
Nothing like having a good food experience with people in the know.
It's a pancake.
Oh wow.
Pancake.
Yummy. One thing is for sure, the boy is not going to be starved for good food in Los Angeles.
It's a seaweed, but it's kind of spicy.
Next day morning, as close to sunrise as we could get, which is not very early. So my son is supposed to check in to his college dorm today, and luckily he got a time in the afternoon. So you would think that we're too full from yesterday's dinner, but I bought all that stuff from Target, so I had to cook up some breakfast. And then I was also getting all kind of a little sentimental, thinking that, oh, this will be the last breakfast I'll be cooking for my son in a long time. So I went to town making, all of that stuff that we had prepared, we had bought. I bought this salt and pepper shaker as well. It's so cute. And do you guys know about this butter? It's vegan butter, but it's so good. It's made out of cashews and maybe coconut, and it's made very close to where we are in Northern California. You know, the place we go on our weekend trips in Petaluma, which is just an hour away. So I just love this. You've got to try it if you are here. And everyone's off to work, unpacking and organizing for the next 4 years. Okay, there's a lot of hammering going on in a closed space, so I'll take you out on a tour. But yeah, it's well-equipped room with microwave, refrigerator, and a nice comfy cozy bed. This is the bedding that we ordered from the college website, but you don't need to do that for most colleges. And this is the common area. And what I really like are the oak trees. How California-esque. Look at the lovely oak trees. Study over here. I don't know, watch TV, go crazy. There's some kind of an arcade thing. You can get a drink, sugary drinks, water, vitamin water. What I loved is that that's the hall right there, and there's the dorms on each side. And then right here is a lovely laundry machine and a dryer. Did I show you this? There's a little kitchen area and more oak trees back there. There's a gas range, microwave, an oven down there, the fridge. Yep, it's quite nice. And good, he can fill in his Brita water filter with the water here. And this is the bathroom, guys, and this, they have little compartment shelves here to put that shower caddy that we bought. So all of their bath supplies go in that, and you know, they can place it wherever. So I thought this was really nice. Great idea. So this is a co-ed building, and but I believe that on my son's floor they're all boys, and on the bottom floor down here they're all girls. But it's all in the same building and they have access via these stairs. But here the bathrooms are separate for the most part. But I remember my daughter's college, the bathrooms were also shared and all on the same floor. So, and that's not that uncommon in the US. Okay, let's go back to the rooms and see. And hopefully everyone is done organizing. And voila, there we go. Pretty much all set. And now we just have to take some obligatory first day pictures of the boys. And then off we go to attend the welcoming ceremony for the students and the parents. And after that, we figured out a few more aspects of the college with the boys, like where the mailboxes are, and how they, you know, and then we got the address that they would need for us to send them packages, and where to pick up mail and so on. And then also where the ATM is out, and also in case they run out of items, there's always a little bookstore or a store where you can get emergency things. So just acquainted ourselves with what was there on campus for the students. Then we had a quick meal with the boys because you know, these students by now would have activated their meal plans, so they could buy dinner for us as well. So that was nice. So we all sat and ate together. And yes, tonight we're going to leave the boys here. And the good news is we can still come back tomorrow and say a final goodbye. So now is the next morning, and it was nice to see them. But yeah, it'll be time soon to say goodbye. And we just took pictures together. It felt a lot surreal then, but now I'm feeling like, looking back, I'm feeling a little sad, but you know, that's life. We've got to move on. And yeah, so we had what was called a sweet send-off, and which meant that the college had organized a nice little dessert party sort of thing. So we quickly gulped this down because it was also time for our flight. So had that and some last goodbyes over here, and some motherly advice last minute. But of course the boys, they don't need to hear any of that because they're ready to take on the world. So we said our byes and off he goes. Luckily, I didn't have much time to brood because we had to catch a flight. So we're back on the freeway, headed to the airport. So for now, it's goodbye to the Los Angeles mountains here. But there will be a homecoming soon for the parents also to join their kids. And I am looking forward to that. And that will be 2 months from now. So you'll get a chance to meet your children if you are feeling really low and are missing them. And turns out we are at the airport half an hour before boarding. So it's just relaxed and we're just sitting. So I guess there are perks to being an empty nester. This is a luxury we've never had before. We've always been running, scrambling, but this was fast and smooth. So if this is an indication of things to come, it's not bad. There is an upside. So off we go back to our empty nest, the nest we've been building for. My daughter is a little older, so for the last almost 25 years. Wow, this is really going to be something. So do like and subscribe, guys, and I'll leave you with this view of Los Angeles, beautiful Los Angeles. I'm glad he's here. I mean, this is a great, wonderful city. So, you know, he'll have lots of opportunities and it's all his to seize. Yeah, the whole point of raising kids is, after all, to make them independent and make them good citizens, self-sufficient, and, you know, have them stand on their own feet. So you've got to do this even if it feels a little heavy in the moment. It's all for the good. So that's it from me in this video, and I hope you got a good sense of what it's like, you know, so you just have, you know, what it's going to be like if you are preparing for something like this with your child. So I hope it was helpful. If you like the video, do like and subscribe, and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Oh, and let me know in the comments how your experience was, or if you have any questions. I'll be here.